We're going to be graphing systems of linear inequalities. We have been graphing or doing systems of linear equations for a while. Multiple equations, and then we find where they cross.
Okay.
And find the answers. And you've been doing them solving. You said you even liked it on your test when you were doing the addition and multiplication where you had to find the pieces and see. So we're going to do the find where the inequalities cross. You've been graphing inequalities also, but just one at a time. And so we're going to graph two of them. We're just going to review what to do when they're equations and then see how that changes when they're inequalities, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to graph this first one. This has no y-intercept right here. Okay. So actually, I'm sorry, that's wrong. It has a y-intercept, but it's at 0. Okay. So it doesn't show one in here as a y-intercept, but we're going to automatically make it 0. We're going to put a different color. Then this says to go up 3 and over 4. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and over 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we'll have a dot right there. And we could go down 1, 2, 3, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, and have one right there, and then we'll draw our line. There we go. And I always like to put an arrow on the end of that. That's our first line, okay? I'm going to underline it in orange, and then we'll do another one in a different color. I'll pick, I don't know, red. And so this one does have a y-intercept at 3. So we're going to come up here at 3. And since it's negative, it's going to go down 4. And since there's not a denominator, we're going to go over 1. Does this sound familiar to you?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, but go positive 1. And there's a dot for us right there. I'm going to go, I could have gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, and backwards 1. And I would be there. So we'll draw a line.
So you have to draw another dot, so you should have 3 dots?
Yeah, it's best to have 3 dots, because a line always will go through 2 points.
Okay.
But it won't always go through 3 points. Let's draw our arrows on there. Now, if we were to analyze this line, we would try to find where it crosses, and that's the point that would be able to be put into both of these equations and make it true. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if we were to take the same thing here, I'm going to just try to copy it. I might get some extra stuff and have to, I'll just erase that. We're going to copy that. And we're going to do that same, this equation here looks, these inequalities look very similar to what we just did. We don't have the equations, but we have the so I'm going to bring in the graph we just did over there. And put my 3 back. Okay. We have these equations graphed. And if you remember, this one was orange. And this one was red. Okay. If we just isolate this one over here, the orange one, we have some shading to do. We also might have a dotted or solid line. That says we need to have a solid line, so our orange one is solid and it's good. Is this going to be shaded above or below the line?
Above.
Above. And when you're doing this with pencil, be very light in your shading. We're going to shade up, and I'm doing this very light. Okay? That's just for the yellow line. Orange line, excuse me. And then we're going to come in here, and we have, this one's going to shade down.
Right.
All right. I'm going to actually change my color of my shading to be like a blue. Okay.
And
so
shouldn't the line be dotted?
And it should be dotted. Very good. So I'm going to come in here and do just a second. Let's make that a little smaller. We should make that dotted. Very good observation. Okay. And so then we're going to shade this down, and down is going to be this direction. Okay. Those 2 lines crossed and made 4 quadrants, or 4. Cut it into 4 pieces. And I'm going to come in and try to see if I can. There's this section, and this section, and this section, and this section. Are you with me so far? What section has the blue shadings and the yellow shadings?
2 and 3.
2 does. If you notice, 3 doesn't have any yellow because yellow went up from the on the orange.
Oh, wait, but there is. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this whole purple square, and it's just
Yes. See, the yellow came up from, and I'm going to make it a little even darker in here. The yellow came up. Am I even doing anything? Not very much. Let's see. Let me get it a little more. The yellow came up from the orange, so there should be no yellow. The yellow shading's down.
Okay, so
then,
just 2.
Yes, just that second portion. And then I did blue, and the blue came down from the red. Okay, down from the red. And the part that has both of the shadings is actually the answer. Okay?
Okay.
And so most of the time you don't even shade this extra stuff, but I wanted you to see where the shadings overlap. And so your job is, and we don't need the little quadrants in there. We don't need the 2 and 3 and 4. That was just so we could kind of communicate with each other. So we're going to shade the answer really dark. Let me see if I can pick a dark color. We're going to shade that in, and let me make it really dark. That area is our answer. If we chose a point in this area where we're shaded and we plugged it in to these inequalities, we would be true.
Okay.
All of those inequalities, okay? So what we do is we graph each of the lines, dot them and solid them and where they're supposed to. Shade them both, but we shade their original shadings very lightly. And then we find out where those 2 shadings overlap each other and then shade that darkly.
Oh, okay. That's
Very similar
than the other one.
Right. It's just we're adding two inequalities than we did last time.
Right. Okay.
So here's another one. And so let me get back all those colors. I had tons of colors here. Let's do an X and Y axis. This one.
Down 1 and over 3.
Yeah, starting at what point?
What do you mean what point?
We go down 1 and over 3. I agree with the slope, but where do I start? Where's the y-intercept?
Oh, at 0.
Very good, at 0. Actually, I'll let you do it.
Okay, and so then we'll go down 1 and over 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then we'll just...
Yes, then we can...
Okay, go ahead and put your 1 dot.
Okay, so we went over 3. And then we'll do that one, and we'll go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, just 1 second. Let's draw our line for this one first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's do that first. And I'm going to have you do 1 more dot.
Right.
Maybe going up 1 and back 3. Okay, right there. And then when you get your line, let's see if we change the color to be the same color. There you go. And then go just a little bit. Yeah, if you
wait, where is it?
You go back 1 and over 3 again in your, without touching anything, and then start at that other point.
So, but I did that already.
It's okay. So come back 1
I
again,
see.
and then back 3 and up. There you go.
So like right here.
Yes.
Okay, there it is.
There you go. Then you can get all 3 on the line there. Okay.
Okay.
Now which way are we going to shade?
We're gonna shade up.
Yes. Now let me get you a. Okay.
Okay. So we'll shade up like
Yes.
this. Okay. Then we can change that to red.
Yes.
And so then we're gonna go down 1.
You're going to start at the y-intercept.
Yeah, so -1.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And then we're gonna go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Oh, well, that wasn't really a... Okay. And then we'll do the same thing. And we'll go up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good.
And then go down 1 and do that.
Uh-huh. So there's our 3, and then we'll get our your line, change it to red.
And then we can go down 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Now we're seeing 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now we're going to have to shade that red line and see where it overlaps.
Okay, so then we're going to go here.
Good.
And then it's going to go down.
Yes.
So this one's going to go down like... Wait, but they don't...
Yes. So where does the red, this one went up and this one went down. Where did they cross each other?
Right here.
Actually.
Yeah, what color? Let's just the green, I guess.
Let's do the shading instead.
Oh, good idea.
Okay. And we'll do whatever color you want. Green will work. Okay.
Okay, but they don't cross. They cross right here.
Oh, the lines do cross, but where does the yellow
the
shading and the blue shading overlap each other?
They don't.
If we did let me just do something real quick. I'm gonna get the yellow back. And this yellow.
I didn't bring it down.
It's okay. You did. It's just after that blue one on top of it, it's kind of hard to see. There's some yellow down in that little area down there.
Okay, so it does it in this one.
So we'll get that green back. Where's the answer at?
It's in here. Like right in, like not down there, I guess.
Right.
So like right in here.
Yes, in that little triangle area. It's actually going to be kind of a little triangle area.
It's like right there.
Yes, and definitely like that. And that line's, this line here is going to come down, keep coming straight there, whatever color. Then you'll have some more. Yep, sorry.
So then you would
have that there, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
The hardest part about these, do we have any dotted lines too?
Oh, no. Actually, yes, we do. They should both be dotted.
That's right. So let's do that. I think I maybe, there we go.
Good. Is it a good size? Okay. It's still kind of big, actually. Maybe it just seems like that because I'm blown up.
Lots of details on these. The hardest thing about these, in my opinion, is to find where the overlapping shadings come from. Because it's just kind of hard to see. And most of my students in the past that I've ever taught also have that similar problem. They can shade it well, they can dot it and solid it, they can, but finding where they cross, but after you get enough practice, you'll get it.
Okay.
Okay? All right, we're done.
Awesome.
All right.